So today, and possibly every single day, I will be talking about Hazbin Hotel Season 2 until it releases. Now, what exactly will I be talking about in these videos? Well, I'll primarily be reminding people how many days are left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 is out. So I guess to end this first video, we have 90 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases on October 29th, 2025. So, as of making this video, there is now 89 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally releases. And just in case for the people in the back wondering the exact date that the Season 2 will be releasing, it will be on October 29th, 2025. So there is now 88 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases. And just to extend the video time by a bit, because I don't want this video to be 5 seconds long, one thing I really hope that they do for Season 2 is they fix the pacing issues that Season 1 had. But even if Season 2 has some of the issues that Season 1 had when it comes to pacing, I do have a pretty good feeling that most of the songs are still gonna be really good. Well, we now have 87 days until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally releases on Amazon Prime. Now, one thing I'm pretty sure that most of us can agree on when Season 2 does release, it's going to break the internet for a good while. I mean, it happened with Season 1 of Hazbin, so who's to say it won't happen again? So there is now 86 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally releases. And realistically, I don't know what I'm excited for when it comes to Season 2 when it finally does release. But if there is one thing I had to pick, it's the fact that we will be getting more Vox and Alistair content in Season 2. There is now 85 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now, I would talk about something here, however, I quite literally got nothing for this video, so might as well see what the comments section looks like. 84 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases on Amazon Prime. And one question I do have is that, are we going to see the first few episodes of the season when it releases, or just one episode when Season 2 does come out? Because either way, by October 29th, it's going to be absolute chaos, and I'm all here for it. There is now 83 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally releases on Amazon Prime. Now, to extend the video runtime by a bit, one thing I'm hoping we get to see of next season is more of Velvet, because compared to the other two V's, she is the one character in that group we know the least about. 82 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 on Amazon Prime. So yeah, why are you still here? It's the end of the video. 81 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases. And now I'm going to make a commenter very happy by saying the word Gex. Which also, on an unrelated note, did you know that technically speaking, Serpentius has 2 dicks? Well, we are now down to the 80th day now until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally releases. And so far, I'm pretty impressed that, at least for myself, I've been able to keep up with this. Other than that, did you know that Homestuck is going to be getting an animated pilot with one of the characters being voiced by Toby Fox? Alright, now that we've passed the 80th day mark and there is now 79 days until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases, what is one thing that you want to see in the next season? Because for me, I want to see how overlords operate more in the show, especially when it comes to the V's. There is now 78 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases. And I'm going to leave the little reminder here that Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss can now officially cross over pretty much at any time now. However, I don't think we're going to see the main cast of Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss crossover with each other just yet, but hey, you never know. We now have 77 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally drops on Amazon Prime. And in the last one of these, I was talking about the Hazbin Hotel and Helluva Boss crossover that will be happening in the future. Now, personally, I do not think we're going to see the main cast of either show crossover with each other for a while. However, one thing that I think is guaranteed is seeing the Sins meet up together. Because it wouldn't surprise me if some of the more powerful individuals in Hell besides Lucifer and the Overlords do get involved because of everything that's happening around the hotel. 76 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally comes to Amazon Prime. And on an unrelated note, this video was recorded at 2:44 a.m. 75 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases. Now I wonder, are we going to see Vox crash out more next season? season, similar to how when he reacted when Alistair came back, because the moment Val even mentioned Alistair's name, Vox was immediately crashing out. Alright everybody, you know the drill by now. There is 74 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases. And before the video ends, we can all agree that Asmodeus would kill Valentino the first chance he gets, right? 73 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases. And with the eventual crossover between Hazbin and Helluva Boss, one thing that was consistently funny is both shows referencing each other and wanting to put each other in the same show. I mean, just as a really funny example is that they had a discount version of the robotic Fizzarelli bot in Hazbin Hotel. 72 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 finally releases on Amazon Prime. Alright, I don't know if I already stated this in a previous video, but more than likely we are not going to get an official crossover between Hazbin and Helluva Boss just yet. However, I do think that right around Season 3 or Season 4 of Hazbin Hotel, we will actually see an official crossover between both of these shows. 71 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Do you want to know a completely random fact about how I make most of my videos? A lot of them are completely unscripted. So most of the time, especially with these videos, you're pretty much just hearing whatever I can come up with right on the spot. Alright everybody, we're now down to 70 days until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Even though Vox is going to be the main villain of Season 2, one thing I am very curious to see is how exactly is he going to be a threat to the hotel, because the lineup that the hotel has is not exactly in his favor. So there is now 69 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2, and the obvious thing I'm going to say is nice. 68 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. You want to know one interesting thing I can't wait to see in the next season? What in the world is Serpentius's life gonna look like now that he's in heaven? We are now down to 67 days until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases. And just as a quick reminder to everybody, in about 2 to 3 weeks as of making this video, Helluva Boss will be releasing on Amazon Prime. 66 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2 releases. Now, unfortunately, I got nothing really to say for the rest of this video other than stating the exact date for when Season 2 will be releasing, which will be on October 29th, 2025. Alright, we are now down to 65 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now, eventually I was going to start talking more about the leakers at some point because, let's be honest, they're going to start showing up way more as we get closer to the second season. And so far, as we've gotten closer to the second season of Hazbin Hotel, more information seems to be leaking out as time progresses. But even though over on my end I've not seen any new leaks, one thing I will say is that it's been way too quiet. Alright, there's now 64 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now, unfortunately for this video, I got nothing really to talk about here because I'm busy working on some other projects, but who knows, I might have something tomorrow. So we're now down to 63 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And hey, did you know that there's some new official Hazbin Hotel Season 2 images that just recently dropped? Now, I've already talked about some of my thoughts on the new images that were shown off for Season 2, but one thing I will say once again is that I genuinely believe that this scene here is Lucifer talking to Alistair about his deal with his daughter. 62 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now that we're getting close to the end of August, I do have a theory on when we will see an actual trailer for Hazbin Hotel Season 2, and I would say that we're probably going to see a trailer here very soon since we're on the final days of August. If not, it's going to show up somewhere around September. 61 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. You want to know a quick random fact about Valentino? He makes moth squeaking noises in certain episodes. 60 days left until Season 2. Since we're getting close to the end of August here, and we will be going into September, I would like to remind people that on the 10th of September, Helluva Boss will be officially coming to Amazon Prime. 59 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so I got really nothing for this video other than to say I guess I'll just see you on September 1st. Alright, we're now down to 58 days until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And yeah, that's pretty much the video, other than just the fact that there's now only a month left until Season 2 releases. 57 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And look, even though I've talked about a possible release date of when we're going to see the Season 2 trailer multiple times, at this point, I just have no idea when it's going to release. It's probably going to come out this month, but still. 56 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, this is just going to be another one where I don't really have anything to talk about for this video, so, How's your day been? So, 55 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. One thing that is definitely going to be interesting to see next season is seeing how bad the other Vs are, because don't get me wrong, Valentino's a horrible person, but what about his coworkers? 54 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So here's something kind of funny. I've been trying to work on some videos, but keep getting distracted by YouTube, and the power randomly going in and out. Now, the power only turns off for a few seconds at random intervals, but it seems like it has stopped for now. 53 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so real quick, for people wondering, there is a brand new Helluva short releasing today involving Moxie and the Mafia. And unfortunately, while I was trying to set up for that, I realized that I did not talk about the previous Helluva short, so I'm gonna go make a video on that now real quick. 52 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, this is gonna be another video where I don't really have anything to talk about, so bye. Alright, there's now 51 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now, unfortunately, as of recording this, it's currently like 1:18 a.m., so, how's your morning, evening, or afternoon been? We are now down to 50 days until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And just as a nice little reminder for the majority of people that are watching this video, Helluva Boss will be coming to Amazon Prime quite literally tomorrow on September 10th with a brand new episode. 49 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now, I would be talking about the latest Hazbin Hotel Season 2 teaser trailer, however, since it's September 10th, Helluva Boss is now available on Amazon Prime alongside a remake of its original pilot. 48 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Okay, look, I am not complaining at the fact that we finally got some footage for Season 2, but where is the goddamn trailer at this point? 47 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, even though I'm planning on talking about this more, so far the animation for the Prime version of Helluva Boss looks much better than that of the YouTube version. We now have 46 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And apparently, according to one new article talking about the second season, Vox is not only going to be trying to take over Hell, but he's also going to be trying to take over Heaven. But the more information that we get about the next season and what exactly Vox's plans are, the more I realize that his dumbass is going to die. 45 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, this is going to be another short one because I have to go finish up some other video projects. 44 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Okay, so definitely one character that needs more screen time out of the Vs is Velvet, because besides being the most interesting character, she is one of the few individuals in the show that has the least amount of screen time. 43 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So apparently when the second season does drop, we will be getting 2 episodes a week. And personally, I didn't believe it until it was confirmed by another fellow content creator on the internet named 2Dream, who is over on TikTok and YouTube. But ultimately, this means that Hazbin Hotel Season 2 will be going through the end of October all the way up to late November. 42 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, this is another video where I don't really have anything, so bye. 41 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So recently, I remember scrolling through Reddit and I saw a theory about somebody talking about how Vox might betray the Vs in the next season. Which at some point, I'm gonna make a dedicated video talking about that, but it is overall a pretty interesting theory if it does happen in the show. Alright, we are now down to 40 days until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Okay, I know that I've talked about multiple times on when we could possibly see the Season 2 trailer, but I genuinely think that it will be releasing somewhere between this Saturday all the way up into September 30th. So, we now officially have 39 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And look, even though I'll probably say this again when we get to the last few days of these videos, but I do want to say thank you. So, we now have 38 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, I'm not really going to sugarcoat this bit, so it looks like that the Hazbin Hotel leakers are back once again, this time showing off a poster for the second season. Now, there is a chance that it could be a fan-made poster, but we're just going to have to wait and see. 37 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, I got nothing because of 2 things. 1, I want to go to bed, and 2, I am sorry that I'm late. 36 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, slightly hot take, but I genuinely think that the Vs are not going to die next season. Because depending on how the story goes in Season 2, I would say there's a pretty solid chance that we're going to continue to see them as villains in other seasons. 30 35 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, one thing that I hope that they fixed for Season 2 as we get closer to its official release date is the pacing issues from Season 1. And don't get me wrong, I loved the first season of Hazbin Hotel, but even I'm willing to admit that it had some extreme pacing issues with some of its episodes. 35 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So here's a completely random fact I'm sure you would love to know. There are currently 24,264 images of Hazbin Hotel on the Funny Green site. Alright, we now have 33 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so here's something annoying about the previous video that I made. Unfortunately, I said the wrong day. But beyond that, I was surprised on how many people actually commented on the video, even though I thought it was definitely going to be a little bit higher, but hey, I'm not complaining. 32 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now, I do apologize for some of the background noise. It's possibly getting picked up by the recording and the fact that I have a sore throat. But beyond that, I don't think I'm sick. I've so far been fine, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow. I am really hoping I'm not sick. Alright, this is going to be another quick one, but we now have 31 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And for those wondering, it seems like I've been hit by a light cold, but obviously I am getting better. 30 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, that's the end of this video. Sorry it's a short one. 29 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Sorry for another late one, but I want to make sure that my voice is sounding as nice as possible for these videos, since apparently this little sickness of mine is still persisting. Hopefully it will be gone by tomorrow. 28 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, I'm gonna go make a video on this here very soon, but the Season 2 trailer for Hazbin Hotel has officially dropped. 27 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Now, I don't know if this video is going to be accidentally posted a day late because my internet has been acting a little bit weird, but just in case, there is now 26 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So, we now have 26 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So, unfortunately, as of this recording, the internet still seems to be acting a little bit finicky over on my end, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to join up with everybody again, so that way I can talk about some of my unhinged theories about what might happen in Season 2. 25 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So, I have some great news. First off, I am no longer sick, and second off, my internet is actually working now. And I can confidently say that we will be going back to our regularly scheduled program. 24 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, I just want to quickly throw this theory out here, then go work on a slightly longer video about it, but I don't think the Adam that we see in the trailer is the same Adam that everybody is thinking of. Now, obviously, this is a hallucination that Lute came up with to deal with the trauma of Adam dying, but what if it isn't? 23 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so I've not listened to the Hazbin Guarantee / Trust Us song, because I am torn between listening to the song and then watching the song itself in the first episode when Hazbin Hotel Season 2 drops on October 29th. 22 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so I've not listened to the Hazbin Guarantee song like I said I would, but I got caught up watching a movie which you can see the name of in the text above. 21 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, today I listened to the Hazbin Guarantee song, and overall it was really good, but one thing I am definitely going to call out now is that Vox is definitely gonna betray the V's this season. 20 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So, one question I do want to ask the people that are watching these videos is, what do you think is going to happen in Season 2 from start to finish? So, 19 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, I feel like I don't need to say much because we got some new clips for Season 2 today, and one of them was a full-on music video with Lute called Gravity. And I've already given my thoughts on the song, but one thing I will say is that I'm excited to see Lute crash out next season. 18 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so as of making this, some of you have probably noticed a video talking about the masquerade, specifically the poison sequence, and as of recording this, I do not know what's going to happen in that video, but here's to hoping that it doesn't turn into a dumpster fire. 17 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so one theory that I have seen going around is the fact that Vaggie might die in Season 2, which honestly seems really plausible with what's happening with Lute. 16 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So something I want to mention is that when you look at Vox's plan for Season 2, it's actually not that bad on paper. It's just that with the main problem of this plan is the fact that he's trying to shoot way too high for where he is. 15 days left until until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so I don't really have anything for this video except to say, what do you want to happen inside of Season 2? 14 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so since this video is going to be a quick one thing I do just want to quickly point out is the previous video has over 90 comments on YouTube, which, yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping up with everybody over there. 13 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so with Gravity being available right now, I wonder which episode it is going to be in. Because it is either going to be somewhere around the early parts of Season 2, or possibly later on down the road, depending on how the story goes. Either way, there is still 13 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2, so I guess we got plenty of time to theorize until then. 12 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so here's a random fact about my channel. I actually do a whole bunch of random skits and videos every now and again. But yeah, other than that, how's your day been? 11 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so we're officially starting to get closer to the single digits now, and one thing I will say is that yeah, I'm definitely getting more excited with each passing day. 10 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Unfortunately, I really got nothing for this one today because I need to go to bed. 9 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So we are now finally in the single digits. I would scream and be all excited right now. However, it's currently almost like 11:30 at night by the time I'm recording this. 8 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so as we get closer to October 29th, one question I do want to ask everybody is, what are some things that you are concerned about when it comes to Season 2? Because don't get me wrong, Season 2 looks way better than Season 1, it's just that my only concern will be the pacing. 7 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so two things I want to talk about, with the first one being a little bit about the Broadway show that just recently happened. And overall, it seemed like the show did very well except for a few hecklers and a few over-enthusiastic fans. Then the second thing I want to talk about is the latest leak that happened, which was apparently done by a 5-year-old. Wait a minute, what the fuck? 6 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Okay, I'm probably gonna regret saying this, but what are some hot takes you have about the show or the fandom? 5 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so here's a random fact about the recent Broadway show that happened. Apparently people that went there had to sign NDAs. Also, I do want to correct a mistake that I made in one of my videos when talking about the Broadway show when it came to some of the people that went there being a little bit too rowdy. But according to various sources, especially from fellow content creators that went to the Broadway show, apparently the crowd was actively encouraged to act the way that it did. 4 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So one thing I did forget to talk about is the Season 2 playlist that is currently up on Spotify that's been slowly revealing each song for Season 2. Which, speaking of new songs, yesterday over on Twitter they revealed the 3 new names that were added to the playlist with background music that sounded very similar to We Will Rock You. Other than that, we also have official confirmation that Rue will show up at some point in the series. Wait, I'm sorry, what? 3 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. So recently, the Helluva on Prime Twitter account has been showing off new clips of the characters from Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And it appears they're going to be dropping 2 teasers a day, so my question for you is, who are they going to show next tomorrow, on Tuesday, and possibly on Wednesday? 2 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so something I want to mention is the fact that Hazbin Hotel Season 1 came out exactly 1 year ago at this point. And one of the things that I find very interesting is that we've been trying to predict on when Season 2 could release, and now it's almost here. 1 day left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Alright, so with Season 2 quite literally releasing tomorrow, what are some of your last minute theories before it releases? 0 days left until Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Okay, 2 things. I have spent way too many takes, or I've spent way too much time on this video essentially. So, quick question, is anybody else watching this in the middle of the night, similar to me, and all that? Because it's literally releasing like 4 or 5 minutes-ish. So, yeah.